Hi, I'm Carol, and today we'll be interviewing Ahana here.
Hi, I'm Ahana, and I'm a red belt in taekwondo.
So Ahana, tell me, when did you start doing taekwondo?
I started doing taekwondo in 2019, but then I had to take a 2-year break during COVID, and then I started again in 2022.
So why'd you do taekwondo in the first place?
I did taekwondo. When I started, I didn't know much about it. I did it because it looked interesting, and then I continued it.
So what's your favorite thing about taekwondo?
I like how taekwondo actually mentally improves your mental state, your physical state, and it keeps you in check, disciplines you and stuff like that.
So what do you have to say for everyone who's interested in doing taekwondo?
You should really try it. It's really fun, and it's also really interesting. You can kind of protect yourself, how to spar and everything like that.
Leon, tell me about your outfit here, like what it has.
This is my belt. I'm a red belt, and I'll be testing for the next belt soon. Then this is made out of really flexible material. It's easier to move in, and it's really open.
So what is the hangul right there? What is that thing?
This is my name in Korean.
It was a rainy Tuesday evening, and I stepped foot into the taekwondo place and felt a sense of thrill and excitement. The moment I walked in, I knew this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to learn. I started taekwondo without knowing much about it, and this was when I quit soccer and didn't have anything physical to do. My parents kept on telling me to stop being lazy and to actually get up and do something. So on that Tuesday, my sister and I went with my dad to sign up for her swimming classes. My taekwondo place was right next to her classes, so I asked my dad if we could go inside and take a look. I walked in with my sister and dad, and I remember signing up for a membership right then and there. I started doing taekwondo around 3 years ago, but then I took a 2-year break in 2020. I started in 2019 and stopped in 2020, and then started again in 2022. I took my break when I was a green belt, and now I'm a red belt. I like this sport because it improves self-defense, physical fitness, and builds character. In my opinion, the goal of this martial art is to give a sense of self-esteem, knowledge of self-defense, and it also improves mental and physical well-being. Newton's first law relates to taekwondo because when you get into a stance, you won't move unless someone kicks you. Newton's second law relates to taekwondo because if you were to kick someone lightly, they won't move very fast because the force acted upon them was not great. And Newton's third law relates to taekwondo because when you kick someone, your action is that you kick someone, and the force is the reaction you feel after you kick. Taekwondo is a sport that originated in South Korea. It is known for its flashy kicks and its free fighting combat sport using bare hands and feet to repel the opponent.
In Taekwondo, Newton's first law is if you were to kick somebody with your foot, then they will remain at rest until the force connects with the person. And the definition is that an object will remain at rest unless enacted by an outside force. For Newton's second law in Taekwondo, if you kick somebody with your foot, then the force is equal to the mass times the acceleration. Third law in Taekwondo is if you were to kick somebody, the amount of force is equal and opposite, so you'll feel the amount of force you put behind your kick into your kick. And then the definition is every object will have an equal and opposite reaction.